Hi FlossTube, it's Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason with Karen.
Welcome back to any who are returning. Welcome to any who are new. Thank you so much for watching us. And I guess we'll just get started. So I have a few finishes.
First finish comes from...
The Spirit of Christmas?
Yes.
Yeah, The Spirit of Christmas by Leisure Arts. And I was just stitching some of the motifs and I was using a toile. And...
Oh, it's in the very back.
So, I did the white one last time, and then I did another blue one, but this one's in a toile. The white was just regular white. And then I did this house in the toile. You can kind of see the sparkle. And I had that started last time. And then I also made some smoke. That wasn't charted, but I just thought it would look cute with some smoke coming out of the chimneys.
Is the smoke done with a toile too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just...
Okay, and the motifs come from this.
Yeah. So, I was just doing those for fun. They'll probably just end up being put in my cross-stitch junk journal. But,
I feel like Wilson from Home Improvement. Howdy, neighbor.
So, that's a finish. And then I have another finish. I'm really excited about this one because it took a lot of work. And it's finally done.
Oh, this
I
one.
mean, I guess we can show the pattern too, but it's done.
So, this one, for those who have been following, it's taken quite some time. The Three Wise Men from Blackberry Lane Designs. It's part of a series called The First Noel. And there's, 5? But only like 2 or 3 are out? I think
Something
3 are
like
out.
that.
But anyway, she finished!
And this is 1/1 on 28 count Ivory Joblin. So it's finally done and it looks awesome. Has mistakes in it, but that doesn't matter. I still need to FFO it now, but...
What? Mistakes don't matter?
Sometimes they don't. And in this case, they don't.
I'm working on a design from her.
I didn't want to show... In the end, I was getting really lazy and tired. So when I did the stars, as you can see, I carried those threads like super bad. Usually I'd try to like weave them in under the other floss, but I just didn't care at the end. I was just like, I just want it done. But I am really happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, it was a lot. And towards the end, you just get tired. That's just what happens. Plus, this is going inside of an ornament, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, no one will see it.
Yeah. So it'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is all fine.
So those are my finishes. And then I have a bunch of whips besides the Biscornu swap I'm doing and the model stitching I'm doing. I also actually worked on quite a few whips.
While you get your whips in order, I will show my whip.
Okay. Go for it.
I've made a little more advancement on my checkerboard, my monster checkerboard. And so it's a personal design. And it's on 14 count hand-dyed Ada. Yeah. I knew it was 14 count. I knew it was hand-dyed Ada. I just couldn't remember the count. But anyway, I made a little more progress. I'm kind of overwhelmed. And so it's hard for me to get back into it. But I did some stitching. I told you I would. Karen made sure that I did some stitching, and I did some stitching.
Just take it one stitch at a time.
That's what I do.
So this is my black cat sitting on jack-o'-lanterns combo, and these...
It's done, except for like some back stitching, isn't it?
Mostly the back stitching.
Oh no, you need to do the crown on the fairy.
I can't find the Krynic I need for the crown. I have similar Krynics, so because it's kind of a model, so I'm going to have pictures. I'm going to put pictures up later and add them to the pattern. I'm debating on whether or not to try to find the correct Krynic or just use a different Krynic and call it good enough and just make a note.
I do want to say that this pattern is not correct. Because the fairy wing does not have a cat.
Well, so my combo pack currently just has each of these as a bookmark. But when I get finished with this, I'm going to add to the combo pack this version of them all together.
So anyway, if you want this design and you're like, but what about I'm not flipping you off. But what about the wing here? The design has the wing fully filled in.
I mean... Yeah.
Because the tail's covering the wing.
The tail does cover part of the wing.
That's what I'm talking about, how it's wrong, is the tail covers part of the wing.
Yeah, I had to do that to make it all fit.
Yeah. But it looks super cool, and I love it on this cobweb Ada.
Yeah.
Sorry, you worked on some back stitching.
Yeah,
I was cutting you off.
that's mostly what I did. And then I worked on the broom. So all I have left...
It's looking fabulous, guys. Just fabulous.
The crown and then all the back stitching, which is a lot.
So we have the crown here, and then there's just a bunch of back stitching. Mostly the back stitching is on the pumpkins, isn't it?
Well, us on all of it. In fact, on the cats too.
What back stitching is on the cats?
it makes it so you can see paws and stuff.
Okay.
I'll try to insert a picture maybe so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But
I'll let you fold it the way you want it folded.
oh, I just fold it a different way every time to try to differentiate the creases. Oh, and that was on 14 count cobweb Ada. And then I also worked more on the Bunny Lace Trio. This is my on-the-go project, so, ooh, my Paul's here. Sorry, I just saw the mail come.
Oh, okay. So I will show this, and then I will go.
So, this is Bunny Lace Trio. I have the pattern here somewhere. I thought, yes, I do. And it's by Lindy Stitches. Yes. And so I'm doing the one with 2 bunnies right now. I plan to do all of them eventually, and this is just on some 14 count yellow Ada that I've got. So I finished up this bunny and I started on the patterns for the top, the whatever. So yeah, it's coming along. Though I made a mistake in here, no one can tell. Well, if you look closely, you can tell. But I was tired and I decided staying. I don't care. I made another mistake and I was like, yeah, that needs to change.
For the record, I am proud of
Was I
her
even
because
showing
she
the same
normally.
thing? I feel like I was showing the wrong side. I don't know.
No, you were showing the right side because as I was walking up, I could see this.
Okay. I felt like I was showing the back, but who knows? Because I'm out of it.
Maybe you showed the back. I don't know. I saw the white on the yellow. It's hard to see from far away because it's
Anyways.
white on yellow.
Wait, let me put this back in the project bag.
Does this need to go with the project bag?
No, I have the
Okay.
working copy in the project bag.
Are you done with the project bag?
Yeah.
Okay. Next whip,
Is
Millies Year. Was it
So,
this one?
Yeah, I was doing the July block, and I switched it to, because I'm switching them out to match different family and friends, and so this was based on one of my friends, and so you kind of can't see the eyes and the nose with the back stitching, but you can sort of see it. It's just a little hard to see.
And the next one she'll be working on is
That
September.
one.
I really like these cards because it makes it so you can show each of the months really easily.
Yeah, because right now I'm doing every other one because Jason says he wants to do the other ones.
And so I'll base it off of my family and figure out things like that. I have no
Family
idea what I'm
friends.
doing.
Or he can base it off other ideas I have for him. Or
We'll see
knows?
when I actually stitch it.
I might just end up stitching them myself. We'll see. Oh, and that was on 14 count hand-dyed Ada.
Next one is Karen's First Berry.
Yeah, so this is Silent Night by Erica Michaels. And I'm doing the berry, and it's on, what is it on?
32 count antique white linen, 2/2. And nope, that's not it.
You just got a sneak peek of a pattern that's going to come out eventually.
My bad. I thought I had the right one. There's so much on this cloth. But yeah, that's
So-
where we're at, where she's at with it.
So
Just have to do silent, right?
Yeah, silent, and then I need to
The beating.
finish up the beating and finishing up the music notes.
Oh, the music notes aren't done?
No.
Oh, the music notes aren't done.
So I made some good progress on that, and so that was fun. And I'm stitching that in Being Cherry by Color and Cotton, and it's a really pretty color. Super, super pretty.
I think you just got another sneak peek. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
It doesn't matter.
Also, in the way of haul, we got these cool project bags that are made out of linen that are cross-stitchable.
My mom got them somewhere, and she's like, "Do you want them?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Just like, let's cross stitch on it, and that's totally possible. But
It's possible. It's this linen type fabric.
it also has a
It's
little
not even weave, is
plastic-
it?
No, it's linen
Okay, but anyway, it has a plastic.
thing if you want to stick something in there as well,
You could stick a finished cross stitch in here.
Mhm.
Anyway,
or notes about what's in it, or who knows.
yeah. So the next one is
Cinderella Slipper.
by Susan Penny from Cross Stitcher Magazine, October 2018, and it's on 28 count opalescent hand-dyed Lugana, 2/2. Hashtag KEB Day Sal. KEB Day Sal.
Yeah, so I started on my birthday a couple years ago, but not really anyone joined in it. But
But
basically,
shouldn't it be KEB B Day Sal?
that's not how I did it.
Okay. I'm trying to hold it all together. So,
So that's what it's gonna look like in the end.
hmm
And so earlier this year I had it as a monthly focus piece, and that was just too much. Like, I like working on this, but having it be a focus piece for the month is too much.
because it's
So-
all one color.
So my goal is to try to work on it like one day a month. I actually worked on this 2 days this month, but after 2 days I was like, all right, I'm done for now. Like, I loved working on it for those. Like, one day wasn't enough, but 2 days was definitely like, all right, I enjoyed working on that. I can set it aside.
So maybe 2 days in a fortnight? I don't know. I'm throwing out ideas here. This smells good.
So I mostly worked on the prince some more, and I would try to watch Cinderella stuff while I work on this. So I watched a couple Cinderella movies. One was...
She bought a Cinderella movie.
I did. So I bought the Roger and Hammerstein Brandy version of Cinderella, and I watched that. It was $4 to rent it and $5 to buy it.
Can I just say that I think it's hilarious that the Brandy version of the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella is called the Brandy version, even though Whitney Houston is a much bigger name, and I think she was the producer.
But
and
Brandy
so,
Cinderella, so...
I know, and then it kind of launched her career, but I still think it's hilarious that it's called the Brandy version, not like the Whitney Houston version.
Anyways.
Whitney Houston did a good job.
And then
Brandy did too, but anyway, sorry, go ahead, sweetheart.
I watched another Cinderella that was just on Amazon Prime, and it was not.
And it was not that good, is what she, it was not that good, is what she was saying. A friend called me in the middle of us recording, so I had to decline it so we could finish the recording. But anyway, this is where she's at.
Yeah. So I found some other Cinderella movies that I might try to watch, as well as just the old ones that I love rewatching. I really wish I could get some more audiobooks, because I have lots of Cinderella books that I love, but not many of them I can access easily on an audiobook, because I would love to listen to those while stitching on it, but just trying to put as much Cinderella stuff into it as I stitch. Okay, we can move on.
Do you have a certain way you fold this?
No, I fold it differently every time to try to reduce the amount of creases.
Okay, well, I'm not that kind of person. Sorry. Please don't hit me.
And then I also worked on the 2018 mystery sampler from Linen and Threads, because this is my focus piece for July and August.
And it may actually get finished in the next 2 months.
That's my goal. But I need to make sure I put time on it, because with all the other stitching I'm doing, it's not getting as much love as it should.
Okay, so...
And this is on the 14 count antique white Ada.
This is going to get so big, I'm not going to be able to show it all. I think it's already that big that I can't show it all.
You can get most of it in.
I can get most of it, but not all of it. But anyway, so what she got stitched was right here.
Yeah, so I did the sand and started on the merman. So Jason had suggested, like, why don't you do it as a merman? And I was like, that sounds really cool, but I just don't know how to do it. But then I saw someone else had done it, so I kind of took the idea from what they did to chart out kind of the merman. So hopefully it'll look okay when it's done. But
it's looking amazing. So colorful and so beautiful. And it looks like the designers did a great job making this look like a medieval tapestry. My hair is a hot mess now. I'm trying to retrain my hair so then I can do something come Halloween. But right now while I'm training it, it's just crazy. So anyway, yeah, this is where she's at. And it looks beautiful. So beautiful.
I like this one. And it's just, part of it is it's hard to work on sometimes because it's so big. So it definitely can't be an on-the-go piece or anything like that.
Yeah.
Not that I go much anywhere, just my family's house.
Yeah, we don't really go anywhere.
We
don't go anywhere whenever it's not quarantine, but with the quarantine, it's even less.
I mean, seriously, I haven't been out of my city for months, and
you haven't been out of the house effectively.
No, I go into the office to work once a week, and I go to my family's house at least once a week.
And then I do all the shopping, and I fill up the car. I almost forgot this past week to fill up the car because she's normally the one who drives more, and so she fills it up. And I was with my gas light on driving to work and was worried I wouldn't get to a gas station before I could fill it up. So made it. Yay. It was a day. It was a day. So anyway, that's all of our whips.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just throw in the design shop. My Christmas in July sale is still going on, so you can get 15% off.
This week is the last week.
Yes. So if you want to get anything, go ahead and get it now. And thank you for everyone who has bought stuff. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, because we've had quite a few purchases this month.
So I appreciate that.
Thank you. We hope you like it. And honestly, I don't think Karen says this, but if you stitch it and you are on Instagram or something, please feel free to show that you did it. You don't have to tag us. Well, we'd like it to be tagged in it so we can find it easily. But we'd like to see, how you do it. If you use different colors, it's really cool seeing people's interpretations of the design.
Yeah.
Even if they just do it straight. I mean, there's enough variation one can do.
It's just fun to see things stitched that I designed. So haul. So I got some hoops because I needed them. These are 5-inch hoops. And I had 4-inch hoops and 6-inch hoops, but I needed 5-inch hoops. So I bought some hoops. And then I got some fabric. So my younger sister...
This came from your mom, right?
No, it came from my sister.
Which sister?
Sarah.
Sarah?
My younger sister was
Oh, she bought it on her mission?
No, someone gave it. So my youngest sister was on a mission for our church, and she just got back this week.
I really should just shut up and listen because she's in the middle of telling the story. I haven't heard it before. Okay.
And so she got someone gave her a bunch of fabric, and so she brought it home, and so she's dispersing it among us family members. And so these were the 3 I picked out. There's one more I kind of wanted, but I don't know. I'll see if I don't want to take too much because these are like, it's a lot of fabric. I'm just gonna use this for finishing. Like, I feel bad taking a huge piece like this when all I need is not that much.
I'll make a kilt out of it. I don't know.
And then the other bag that we got.
Because we got 2 of them, so I might stitch on it. I need to finish the projects you got.
And then the haul that came in the mail.
We postponed working on this today, on the video today, until the mail came in.
I already opened it. Oh, did it close again?
Oh, you ripped it open.
Easiest
I
way to
thought
do
you opened. Okay, I was trying to open it. So anyway, there is some stuff that came in from 123 Stitch today. We're opening it for the first time with you guys. Woo! So
yeah, we're just waiting for it to come in, but Jason has to leave soon, and I'm gonna be babysitting my nieces and nephew that live in town.
Did you get
you
get this, or was this an added in?
No, this was the last. So interesting enough. So where's the
invoice right here?
The red bag.
It's right here.
So interesting enough. So this was the last minute edition. This is 28 count Ivory Joblin. So I bought it because Jason had said, oh, you know, we need some more of this because he has his.
Because I stitched, so I stitched This Is My Jam and Smart Cookie on it, and I want to do another triptych thing like we did with the berries. Mm-hmm. And so, which we could insert a picture here or something, I don't know, of the berries to remind them what it looks like. I don't know if we have a picture.
Oh, we do.
Okay, but I want to do another triptych, but with these, but we don't really have any more Ivory Joblin that we can use. So
I bought some more. Yeah. However, this isn't as soft as this one. This one was such a pleasure to work on. It feels so good.
Oh, this
super. This one is rougher.
Is this even weave?
Yeah, this says 28 count Ivory Joblin. This says it's 28 count Ivory Joblin. However, this does have this red line in it. And I feel like people say that the red line means it's from a specific.
If you know what the red line means and why this Ivory Joblin feels so wonderful, and this one's kind of rough, please post it in the comments below. We would love to learn.
So anyways, I would love to get more of this because this feels so good.
Yeah.
But we got
This is a pleasure to work on. I love working on it.
We got more of this, which is, I don't know why it's so different. I thought I just liked Joblin because that's the only piece of Joblin I've worked on, but this is not as nice. So
yeah, this. I don't know. I mean, I feel like if we put this through the wash 20 times, it might get. It might. Anyway. So we got some Ivory Joblin, and then, or she got it, and then she got
this. This is for a model stitch that I ran out of. I didn't look before I started stitching to see that I needed 2 skeins of this. So now I can keep working on this. And then that is for my Celtic Summer. I wanted to get that. And then Whisper Thread is for the bunnies I'm stitching. It's for their little tails.
This looks like such a pain to stitch with.
I'm sure it is.
Oh my gosh. If you have tips and tricks
I've seen
on how to stitch. Tricks. Okay, but you can post it in the comments below as well on how in the world you work with that. Because I'm looking at that and I'm like, sweetheart, don't let me anywhere near it. I'm going to ruin it. I have no idea how to do it.
But that's for the
It's scary looking.
Bunnies. So that was my haul.
It makes sense that it's for the bunnies. But
So Spotlight, I don't have a ton to say, but I really like watching Barbara's daughter. She's a newer FlossTuber, but she posts weekly, and she also shows things that her mom makes. And like today, she was showing her mom had made her a junk journal, cross-stitch journal, and it was so cool. And I don't know, I just enjoy her videos. They're very good. Sorry, my brain. I don't watch the videos, so my brain's tired.
Weigh in here. Weigh in. I'm tired too, apparently.
But I will link her below, and I would suggest you check her out if you have not checked her out. So yeah. And then my giveaway from last week, Bridget won. She wanted the mouse Christmas, and I have her address, Bridget, because you've entered before and won before, so I will send that out to you.
Congratulations! Woo!
I'm trying to think, is there any life updates? Like we said, life is pretty much the same.
Well, I'm the one going out.
Yeah.
trying to think, because your sister's come down a few times, so you've cleaned up a lot of the craft room.
Yeah, one of my
Which is good.
sisters has been helping me.
And you may have noticed the new addition over there.
Oh,
We got a
new
new
bookshelf.
bookshelf, and I'm putting all my D&D stuff over there.
Do we have stuff? Oh, I don't know if we can do it fast enough.
Oh.
Jason bought me some dice because he's got me into doing some D&D stuff. Our thing's about to run out.
Yeah. So.
But he bought me these pretty dice.
But anyway, yeah. So.
That's all.
That's all.
Happy
Yeah.
stitching.
Happy stitching. Just let it run.